now comes the second solution. This is with Liiingo. We have Andrea Sorenson, so she will come and talk about an amazing solution. I know her for the last, I would say, 6 months as part of the Cloud Accelerator. Absolutely coachable entrepreneur. I have not met someone who's as coachable as Andrea, because when you're coachable, you can make a massive impact because you can hear, you can listen. So she definitely comes with a very strong listening background, and she has built some amazing solution. With that, Andrea, 5 minutes. If you don't finish in 5, I will come on the stage. So you have that, because I am representing the audience. So with that, I'm going to pass on the baton to you.
All right, hey, thank you. So let's start with a question. Do you know what to do when you see one of these? Thanks to the pandemic, more than 85% of Americans know how to scan a QR code, including my 72-year-old mother. The problem is that standard QR codes treat everyone the same, no matter what language they speak or where they are. And it creates barriers to access and inclusivity, because every extra step is a barrier to finding or accessing information. And customers are becoming more mobile and global than ever. In the US, 20% don't speak English at home, and 75% want product information in their native language. And 40% will not even buy a product unless it is in their native language. Even if a customer buys a product, these barriers significantly increase cost of returns, customer service, the risk of liability if a product is not used correctly. And Liiingo removes these barriers. Next slide, please. You can think of Liiingo as a QR code on steroids, because when someone scans a Liiingo code, Liiingo detects the language on their device and then delivers the specific content in their language, all in one tap. And this means that the same code or link can deliver different information to different users based on their language or location, etc. This doesn't require any extra effort by the user. All they have to do is what they do right now: scan a code in exactly the same way they're already doing it. Our technology is protected by 2 patents and a 3rd is pending. Here's how we structured our business model. Next slide, please. Liiingo is always free to users, and this is because our ultimate purpose is to increase access and inclusivity. And businesses pay for subscriptions and for additional services they need, like content development, design, or professional translation. There are 2 main types of plans. Flex plans are for individual organization, and here's a few examples. Actual clients. Visit Idaho is placing codes on over 270 historic signs. The Idaho Falls Zoo places codes at each exhibit to provide information about the animals. ProPete provides instructions on how to apply their fertilizer, which they ship all over the world. And the Salt Lake City International Airport provides information about artwork and artists that are displayed throughout the airport. Fusion plans are for groups of businesses. Because Liiingo's a platform, it allows clients to share content with each other and still manage their content separately. They can cross-market within the group, providing their shared customers a consistent experience. And here's a few examples. Snacktivist provides information about their products as well as about regenerative farming and health environmental practices. And they invite other companies that also use those regenerative farming products to use their information in their Liiingo apps as well. Justice U provides information through 1,500 partners nationwide about how to identify and prevent human trafficking. And they'll invite these partners to create their own Liiingo apps that include their local information as well as the information from Justice U. And because International sponsors 50 entrepreneurs to use and distribute information about their innovative products, as well as how supporting these entrepreneurs reduces poverty in many countries. And it's working. Next slide, please. Compared to even the top 20% of mobile websites, Liiingo users consume much more content and come back more often, which impacts businesses' bottom line. Next slide. And this highlights where we're at, which is that we are currently preparing to launch our initial offers on the Microsoft Marketplace. And this also highlights some of our recent wins, and we're especially excited about the ESG training through the Women in Cloud and some current IP licensing opportunities. Next slide. Women in Cloud has also helped us to identify how we will accomplish the $1 million challenge. And we have a plan and a guide to get there. And again, I'm grateful beyond what I can express for this opportunity to be part of Women in Cloud. Thank you.
Stay here. The point is you're perfectly on a way to build that $1 million business. 100 accounts is very easy. This community is so generous. They will create access for you. Very well done. You only went 3 seconds over 5 minutes. Beautiful. The practice must have really helped you. So thank you for being here and really sharing your beautiful idea and transformative idea to the world. And we want to make sure each one of you who are listening, take a moment to look at these two entrepreneurs. Your role is to create access for them. Access means if you know somebody in your Rolodex, in your contact list, go and get them connected. If you think your company is the right company who can take advantage of this automation software, reach out to them. Makes a world of difference. And if you think you want to partner with them to go and win an industry, they are here for you. So please take a moment and really make an effort to create access for women tech founders. The goal is to create $1 billion in economic access for each one of us. So with that, Andrea, thank you so much.